Hello Inventurist video blog and welcome to second part of my shower/toilet cabin construction. If you didn't see the first part, it's a nice idea to do it now for better understanding what's going on. But anyway, I will remind you what I did in previous part. I cut a shower tray, made a shower area supporter, built the wooden frame of the shower cabin, make a plywood supporters for shower tray, and made a small review of the toilet and the shower tray I have. First part video was nice, but this one is even better, so let's see what I did this time. Before putting the first inside panel, I install inside a wall ventilation tube for my future ventilation system that I will make in this shower cabin. If I will do all the installation of the system correctly with good insulation, it will remove all the moisture and smells from the shower and toilet area to outside of the van through the ventilation on the floor. To deliver water from my water tank to the tap and shower head, I use metal plastic pipes. They are very strong, but you can still bend them and they are very easy to work with. Because my water tap has size of 3/4 inch, but my connections has size only a 1/2 inch, I need to install adapters. For doing that, don't forget to put a good amount of seal tape before installing adapters. As I say, working with metal plastic pipes is really easy. You don't need many special tools, just a special cutter to make a good cuts and caliber to prepare it for connections. Then you just need a simple wrench and you're done. I like this type of pipes because you could bend them very easily. But be careful, don't bend them too much or you could break the pipe and it needs to be replaced. I bent my pipes so they could fit behind the shower tray and inside the wall. To make a shower drain, I just bought a simple sink outlet and starting from drilling the shower tray where the drain needs to be. Then I do the same with my hardwood floor. I found a sink outlet with out diameter of just 3 centimeters, which is really nice. That means I don't need to make a too big hole in my van. For cutting my floor, I bought a special metal round drill. It easily cuts a metal floor just in a couple of seconds, and it's done. Before putting the shower tray, I prepare all the communications that need to be behind it. You can see 2 pipes of cold and hot water, 2 wires of AC and DC power I transfer to either side of the van, 1 wire for the ventilation system fan, pipe for the flushing toilet, and 1 hose for the ventilation system that goes up to the shower cabin. For proper function of my ventilation system idea, I need to seal all the parts that will be behind my shower tray, especially where the pipes and cables come in. Now I can finally put in my shower tray. For that I apply some silicone to the shower tray supporters, make it good connection, and I put a lot of silicone around the shower tray drain. put the shower tray in place and screw it with small screws to all the sides. Here is the final result. You will not see the screws in the future. And that's how my shower drain looks from the bottom. Now it's time for the paneling. For the inside paneling I choose these plastic panels. They have strong structure, they don't afraid of water because they are 100% plastic, and the front face part has nice texture with light grey beige color. They are very strong and fairly cheap. Someone was worried that plastic panels I use are not durable enough for the everyday use in van conversion. So let's test out how they can survive the damage van life would bring to them. So you can see that panel have two very different sides, the face side and the back side. The back side is very soft. It's not very durable plastic, so it's easily damaged. But the face part is very different. It's not easy scratchable and it's very hard to damage. You can see it has some marks now, but in general it survives all the damage really fine. In first panel I need to cut the hole for my future ventilation system, but unfortunately I don't have the right size drill for this diameter, so I had to improvise and use a jigsaw machine to doing that. Result is better than expected. For mounting my first plastic panel, I need to put in the corner special corner starter profile. It needs to hold one of the side of the plastic panel, and I fix itself with some screws and a lot of silicone. Also, one starting profile I put at the bottom. Now, with a lot of silicone to all the parts, I finally could install my first plastic panel. After put it into place, I fix it with the screws to my wooden frame of the shower cabin. Now, with my first plastic panel into place, I could fix my ventilation system inlet into the hole, and with some more glue I could fix the hose into the inlet. Now share with me that wonderful feeling when two different random items you bought perfectly match together. It's just beautiful. Working with these plastic panels are super easy. With jigsaw machine, cutting one panel is just a matter of 5-10 seconds. Now you can see how I add one more panel into place, but just a little different angle. Again, a lot of silicone for good sealing. Put panel into the place and screw it on the one of the side. Before putting some final panels here, I want to test my connections to be sure they are leak proof, and for that I make a quick test connection with my pump, small water source, and this hose connected to one of these connections. Let's turn on the pump and see. Yeah, looks fine for me. To make a good round holes for my water tap, I first put next plastic panel and then mark down the holes where they need to be. Luckily I have the special drill of this diameter of 25 mm, so one of the holes was very easy. But next one was near the edge, so I again need to cut it with jigsaw. Applying a lot of silicone again for the good seal and mounting next plastic panel. The holes are exactly where they need to be. And the last piece on this side. Again a lot of silicone and then put the very tricky shaped part into the place. To be fair, I failed 4 times before I finally managed to get acceptable result with this panel. And now the center part. The tricky thing is this center wall is also a ceiling with very hard curve at the top. And I have a great idea to put panels here horizontally, and it works like a charm. Very nice idea and very easy to put panels in. It's so easy and fun to put panels one by one when they all the same shape without some tricky curves and cuts. It's all fun and games until you reach the ceiling part. This part is really tricky. You couldn't place the panel here because they are not bent this way, and you couldn't just push it into place. But I show you one trick. To bend these panels horizontally, you need to cut backside along the panel, and then you can bend it easily without damaging the front part. See how cool is that? Now we can put our new bent panel into the place. It's time to install our water tap. For fix it into the place, I use some more water seal tape. And for tightening it, I use wrench with some soft material to not damage the chrome nuts. You could see that I still have access to the pipes on the back, where I plan to make a service door. That way I could detect some problems and tighten the nuts if I need to. And now it's time to install the shower rail with a shower head. to be fair, it's not necessary to do it now, because I have plenty of work to do in this shower cabin. But I just couldn't resist to do it now, because I want to install all my new shiny water equipment I bought. And now, very important test. Let's see how I fit in my new, freshly built shower cabin. Pretty good. Plenty of shoulder space. I can stand under the shower head. Easy to control the water. Move shower all around. Turning. Yeah. It's plenty of space. That's all for this part. Next time I plan to finally install my toilet, mount the accordion door, lights, finish outside and inside paneling, and complete the ventilation system that I plan to do in this shower cabin. Thank you for watching, subscribe to not miss the next part, and bye! Okay.